All right, I'm getting ready to go out on my ride this morning. Much darker than it has been. I've actually kind of been just puttering around doing a few things around the house this morning, so waiting for at least a little bit of daylight, so that I'd have so it wouldn't be too dark. I do have some things. I've got a friend of mine showed me these, so it just gave me that idea of putting a headlamp on, and so I've got one of those. I've also got lights on my bicycle that I can use. Plan on doing well, I'm going to do a different route today that might be a little bit closer to 30 miles. I'm actually going to kind of go a little bit opposite direction than I usually go, and out on Pacific Highway. So looking forward to a ride this morning. All right, well, I just finished my ride this morning. It was 33.81 miles. As I said, I went a different direction. There's probably about 10 miles of it that was familiar for me in bike riding, but after that it was all riding places I knew, but I'd never been on a bike. One hill that was very long and very steep. I did make it up at riding. I thought 2 or 3 times I thought about getting off and walking up it, but I didn't. I stopped twice, and for just like 30 seconds or a minute, and to get a little bit of a breath of air, and then it kept on. So I made it, got around. It wasn't my. I was glad to have it done. 33 miles, 35 miles isn't something that is unusual anymore for me to do. But it was a tougher ride. The road wasn't anywhere near as level, even in those areas where it wasn't uphill. It was a rolling kind of ground, that kind of thing. So it was a little tough that way. Going up the hill, that steep hill, the long steep one, about the worst part of it is there was no shoulder. So I was riding on the road. It was 2 lanes going up the hill, but the traffic was going 50 miles an hour or faster, and so I was competing with that. That was a little bit unnerving for me. And then once I got off of that road onto just all back country roads, it felt kind of very isolated, very, alone. Even there are cars and stuff, but really beautiful farmland and things like that. But it just felt very alone if something had broken and all that early in the morning. So glad I did it, glad it's done. Not sure I'll do that one again real soon, unless Randy, if you're listening, I'll do it with you some point. All right.